Let the results talk for themselves. As long as you putting in the work, don't worry about what people saying, man. Because people, all my life, bro, people have said stuff, bro. I don't care what you have to say, bro. Unless it's positive, then I'll listen to you, because I believe in energy, and I want, I'm not a person that's gonna get on somewhere or tell somebody something negative unless it's for your better, unless it's gonna better you. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you something negative, like, yo, you fat as hell, bro. I ain't gonna cap. You should start eating better. I don't care, because that's gonna help you. You gonna feel like shit and this and that. That's gonna help you. But listen though, people that don't have results always want to talk about, somebody that's trying to get certain results. Like, people will talk about you like when I first started trying to cut up and like lose weight, people will be like, oh, you think eating that every day is gonna make you lose weight and this and that? And then they'll be like, oh, but it's not about, you go to the gym all the time and this and that. Like, and bro, once they start seeing the results, of you losing weight, they like, damn, so that shit really does work. So, yo, teach me how to do it and this and that. Bro, just let the results talk, bro, because I always go through this in my life, bro, and I realize that I don't care, bro. People could talk, and say this and that and try to throw you off. It don't matter to me, bro. If you ain't got the results, bro, you know what I'm saying, then your opinion don't matter to me anyway, so why would I even listen to you? But I'm a firm believer of letting the results talk, bro. Because people are always going to doubt you. People are always going to say this and that. And then when you go look at that person, they have no results. So it's like, how are you going to tell me about results and you ain't got none? You know what I'm saying? So just, do your research on what you got to do and this and that. Make sure it's what you got to do. It's right. It's the right thing, like the right way to do it. Stick to it. You know what I'm saying? And then let the results talk. Because, the results will talk for themselves, bro. You don't have to say nothing, bro. You don't have to prove to this person or that person or your uncle or your auntie or your mom, dad, your brother, sister, the dog, the cat. You don't got to prove to them, like, you ain't got to prove them wrong by talking at all. You don't have to. You don't got to be like, oh, I'm doing this because, this is going to get me this and that. And then they'll be like, yeah, but, that you don't got to just do that all the time. Like, nah, bro, listen, man. I did my research. I know what I'm doing. I know what it takes. I'm going to let the results speak for themselves. Sometimes people yap at me, and I'm just like, yeah, you right, bro. Yep. Yeah, I know. I don't know nothing. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm fat. Yep, this and that. And then, bro, once they start seeing the results, they like, damn, bro, you really lost weight. Damn, bro, like, how'd you do it? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I thought last week or a couple weeks ago, I thought I didn't know what I was doing and you had all the answers. But I got the results and you ain't got no results. Bro, listen, it's easy to yap. It's easy to do this. You know what I'm saying? But it's not easy to have the results because you got to go through certain things to get the results. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just speaking about, like, how my experience has been too, like, with like losing weight or like hitting the gym, or like it could be like business wise, like people be like, oh, like, yeah, that won't work and this and that. I used to do that, like, bro, but you never stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a type of person that's gonna stick with it. So I know if I stick with a certain path that I know leads me to that, then I just know the results gonna talk for themselves. And man, listen, a lot of people will be in your ear and this and that, and it's like, bro, I'll let the results talk because I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk. For what? You know what I'm saying? For what I'm going to talk if it's showing already? If it's showing that I'm losing weight, why do I got to tell everybody, yo, I'm losing weight, y'all? For what? I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to prove it to myself, first of all. When you prove stuff to yourself, you prove it to everybody anyways. Because you like, damn, I actually did this shit. Now everybody sees it. Now everybody's seeing it for their own, like, you know what I'm saying, with their own eyes. So, I just like to grind in silence. I don't like to say too much. I just do it. You know, people will see it with my actions. They'll be like, you know, like, I might set a goal in my mind and be like, all right, this, like, starting tomorrow, let's say, right? Starting tomorrow, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to hit the gym. And that's going to be my new routine. Boom. I won't say nothing to nobody. All right, bet. This is what we doing. Tomorrow, I'll wake up 5 a.m. and I'll post it. Or, you know, I'll just be there 5 a.m. Damn, Kev, you waking up at 5 a.m. now? Yeah, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. Damn, but how you do it? Damn, but that's early, and then you're going to be sleepy at the shop, or you're going to go to sleep and this and that. I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. Because I know that I'm just already doing it. I know I'm going to just do it already. I don't got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be proving it to people that, you know, that I'm going to do it. Like, it's just going to be done. You see what I'm saying? So, a lot of times we trying to prove stuff to people that don't even matter, bro. You know, like, people don't even matter, bro. Like, it matters to you. It matters, like, can you stick to your word? You know, and if you can stick to your word, you can stay consistent, then the results are just bound to come. You know, the results are bound to come, bro. And it's with everything in life. It don't matter if it's gym, job, relationship, this and that. As long as you know, doing what it takes, doing what you got to do in order for it to be right, the results will say everything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to talk a lot. You know, if I talk, it's because I got to the point already to where I know that when I speak, I'm going to back it up for 100%. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what I'm saying because I know, like, I'm not worried about backing up what I'm saying because I know that's what I'm about. Backing up what I'm saying. So, I'm going to grind in silence and I'm going to show you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to not show you. I'm going to show me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show me. I might be like, man, I'm going to get that car, man. I'm going to get that car. I'm going to get that Corvette. Let's say, right? I'm going to just grind in silence, man. I'm going to just grind in silence. As soon as I start telling people, then people start telling you negative stuff and all this and that. And, oh, my friend had a Corvette and it broke down. Like, bro, I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? That got nothing to do with me. Just trying to throw negative stuff to you, man. I'm going to just be like, you know what? In my mind, I'm going to put it in my mind. I'm going to get that Corvette. And I'm going to work. And when the results show is when I'm pulling up in that mother fluffer. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up in that joint. What's happening, man? What's good? Damn, bro, you really went and did that. Well, I thought you was just talking and this and that. Yeah, I'm not like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a talker. I'm just going to do. So it's either you do, you don't, man. And, you know, just let the results talk for themselves, you know, speak for themselves because, you know, you don't need validation. You only need to prove to you that you can do it. And after that, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter about these people. So just let it show, man. Let it show let it show with results, man. Then you ain't even gotta talk. You know, because them people that talk all the time, they're gonna still be talking. Always. They're always gonna talk no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter nothing. They're always gonna talk. That's all they're good at. So, you know, let your results let your results speak for themselves and you'll be happier, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters is you prove it to you, man. Prove it to you that you got what it takes. And the results will flex for you. Stay up.